everybody, my name is Bianca, for those of you that are new here. I will be guiding you through the next 45 minutes. We're going to be doing a nice Vinyasa flow, focusing on some standing balances today. Just a reminder, if there are any injuries, any discomforts or pain that you're dealing with, just take care of yourself. This is your practice and you adjust where you need to. So we're going to start in a child's pose. So bringing big toes to touch, knees out nice and wide, reaching the fingertips all the way forward. And then just allow the forehead to drop down onto the mat, sinking the tailbone down towards the heels. And then close the eyes, allow yourself to arrive here on your mat, in your practice. Take this moment now to really become aware of your internal landscape. Taking your observation towards your breath. As you notice every inhale and exhale. And then as you do so, start to invite an intention into your practice. And today we're moving with the idea of grounding, rooting, and balance. So maybe using this to inspire your intention, otherwise setting your own personal intention, whatever resonates with you in this moment. Something you would like to move with in the next 45 minutes. And then as we inhale, breathing some space into this intention. And as you exhale, let it go. Taking two more just like that. Together we inhale. And we exhale. One more inhale. Big deep exhale out. With your next inhale, we gently lift the head. Taking the hands over towards the right, stacking left hand on top of right as you fold the head down towards the right knee. And breathing into the left side of the ribs, really finding expansion here. Big inhale. Big exhale. Slowly coming back to center once again, over to the other side. Right hand on top of left. Head drops down towards the left knee. Again, breathing to the right side of the ribs this time. Find that expansion. Inhale, puff the side body. Exhale out. One more inhale. And exhale out. Beautiful. We come back to center once again. Lifting onto the fingertips as you lift the head and the chest slightly. And then as you exhale, think of dragging the fingertips back around the spine. Once more inhale, forward, lift, scoop the head. Exhale, round the spine. So we're really thinking of Finding some movement and mobility in the spine as we inhale. Variations of cat-cow, exhale. We do one more, inhale. Crawl the fingertips as far forward as you can. Lift the chest as you exhale, drag back. Beautiful. Coming back to center, we find the tabletop position. So stacking the shoulders over wrists, hips over the knees. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin and the chest for cow. Exhale, round the spine for cat. Really spread the fingers, pressing into the palms of the hands. 3 more like that. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round the spine. 2 more. Inhale, drop. Move with your breath. Exhale, round. Last time, inhale as we drop. And then exhale, find a neutral spine, tabletop position. Right leg extends all the way back. Left arm joins. Find that long line from fingertips to toes. As you exhale, knee in towards the elbow, around the spine. 2 more. Inhale, extend. Exhale, round. Last one. Inhale, extend. Find that balance. Pressing into the knee and the hand. Exhale, round. As we extend, we float the hand down, we float the toes down. Then we open the hip, sweeping right arm all the way over, supported side plank. Inhale, coming back to center for gate pose, lifting the arms onto that left knee. So you probably are opposite to me, that's okay. Exhale, side bend over to the extended leg. Beautiful. As we flip ourselves back towards the left, lifting the right leg now in line with the hip. A moment. And then we center ourselves, releasing the right hand down, releasing the right toes down. Finding your tabletop position once again. 3 rounds of cat-cow. Inhale, drop the belly. Exhale, round the spine. Beautiful. Taking your last round. Neutral spine once again, tabletop position. Left leg extends, right arm joins. Find your balance. Inhale. As you exhale, contract. Really think of drawing the knee and the elbow towards the center. 2 more. Beautiful. Coming back to center, we release the right hand, left toes down, opening into your supported side plank on the other side now. Left arm lifts up and over, finding that long line from fingertips to toes. With your next inhale, gate pose as you rise up onto the right knee. And as you exhale, side bend over towards the left. We come back to center, inhale, exhale, flipping yourself back over to the right. Left leg extends, find that alignment from the foot to the hip to the head. Beautiful. We center ourselves off, swiveling back, releasing the leg, releasing the hands. Tuck the toes now. Inhale as you exhale, downward facing dog. First dog of our practice. So really take some time to pedal out the knees. Bend the one knee, bend the other. Do what you need to do. And then we take a moment to find some stillness in our down dog. Inhale here. As you exhale, hovering tabletop, bend the knees. So just a few centimeters off of the floor. Beautiful. Back to downward facing dog. 3 more like that. Exhale, bend. Feel the weight shift into the hands and the wrists. Inhale back. 2 more. Exhale, bend. And all the way back, engaging the legs and the core. Last one as we exhale, bend. And now think of walking the feet towards the hands, top of the mat, forward fold. Big toes to touch, heels slightly apart. Hang the head heavy. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up, high mountain, root to rise, roll the spine. Exhale, Tadasana, mountain pose, hands draw towards the center. And take a moment now to just stand tall, find stability in the feet. Feel the strength move from the soles of the feet all the way to the top of the head. As we start to move into our sun salutations, inhale all the way up, high mountain. Exhale, forward fold. We plant the hands, step back, find a plank pose. So find some time just to align yourself, dropping the hips. Inhale here, shift the weight forward slightly as you exhale, knees down, chin and chest down, elbows hug into the waist. Baby cobra, lifting the chest, lifting the fingertips. Beautiful. As you shift back, downward facing dog, exhale. Gazing forward, stepping forward, forward fold at the top of your mat. Inhale for a halfway lift. Exhale, we fold forward. Inhale all the way up, high mountain, root to rise. Exhale, mountain pose. Find your center. We start to find that dynamic movement. Inhale, round two, we go, high mountain. Maybe a little back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Stepping back, plank pose. Now you can do the same knees, chest, chin, or if you would like, moving into your first chaturanga. Hugging elbows into the waist, lower the body. Baby cobra or upward facing dog. Press through the hands. Beautiful. Tucking the chin, downward facing dog, roll over the feet. Gazing forward, step up or jump, forward fold. Inhale all the way to a halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up, high mountain. Mountain pose, Tadasana. Round three, here we go. Inhale, sweeping arms up. Little back bend. Exhale, forward fold. Step up or jump now through your chaturanga, plank pose. Beautiful. Upward facing dog. Down dog. Take a moment in your down dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step up or jump, forward fold. Halfway lift is your inhale. Exhale is your forward fold. Sweeping the arms all the way up, high mountain. Mountain pose, Tadasana once again. Take a moment. Beautiful. As you inhale, we sink back, Utkatasana, chair pose, sweeping the arms back. Take a moment now, sitting nice and low. So our feet are together, heels are together. And you're shifting the weight into the heels, so maybe even lifting the toes if you can. Taking an inhale. As you exhale, forward fold. Inhale all the way up, one-legged Tadasana, right knee in towards the chest. Give it a little squeeze, a little hug. Take some time to find your balance on that left foot. Beautiful. Slowly start to bend the supporting knee as you kick the right leg all the way behind you. Warrior three. Find that capital T shape with the body. Floating the foot all the way down, we find a high lunge. Inhale. Exhale, bringing the hands down. Anjaneyasana, lowering the knee, untucking the toes, arms to rise once again. Beautiful. Dropping the hands down, left arm lifts, tucking the back toes, low lunge twist. As you lower that left hand, stepping back with the left foot, find a plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga of your choice. So flow through your vinyasa. If at any time you want to skip those movements out and come straight to downward facing dog, that is always an option. Beautiful. Gazing forward, step up or jump, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we fold forward. Inhale all the way up, high mountain. Exhale, mountain pose. Utkatasana, sweeping the arms up, sitting low. Take an inhale and take an exhale. One more inhale. As you exhale, forward fold. Left knee in towards the chest, one-legged Tadasana, root to rise. Plugging all your weight into that right foot. As you start to shift, warrior three, kicking the left foot all the way back. Find a moment to float. Inhale. As you exhale, all the way into your high lunge. Lifting through the arms. Anjanasana, you know where you're going, lowering the knee, untuck the toes. Think of sinking the pelvis forward. Beautiful. Into your twist, dropping the left arm, lifting through the right fingertips. Preparing yourself for plank pose, stepping back, chaturanga of your choice. Or straight to downward facing dog. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, step up and jump, forward fold. Halfway lift, fingertips to shins. Fold forward once again. Bend the knees. All the way up, high mountain. Mountain pose. Find a moment. We repeat this flow. Utkatasana, sink down. So now as we go into round two, find that familiarity in the shapes. Forward fold. One-legged Tadasana, right knee in towards the chest. Finding the sense of flow, warrior three, as we bend the left knee, right foot behind. Beautiful. High lunge, float the foot down. Inhale. Exhale, Anjanasana. Lift through the body. Into your twist, left arm rises. Back to center, plank pose. Stepping back, chaturanga or straight to down dog. Gazing forward, step up or jump, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, we fold forward. All the way up, high mountain. Mountain pose, Tadasana. Sweeping the arms into Utkatasana, sink low. Forward fold. Onto the other side, left knee into the chest. One-legged Tadasana. Beautiful. Start to move into your warrior three. Hands come to Anjali Mudra towards the center. High lunge as we float the foot down, arms to rise. Anjanasana, lower the knee, untuck the toes, lift through the chest. Beautiful. Into your twist, right arm up, left arm down. Plank pose once again. Chaturanga if you would like it. Upward facing dog. We all meet in a downward facing dog. Gazing forward, step up or jump, forward fold, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. All the way up, high mountain, root to rise. Finding your mountain pose, Tadasana. Take a moment, take a breath. We repeat our flow as we start to build it. Utkatasana, sink down, sweeping the arms. Straight to one-legged Tadasana now, right knee in towards the chest. Maybe you can keep the arms lifted. Beautiful. We move into warrior three and we're going to keep the arms next to the ears. So really creating that capital T shape. As you lower the right foot down, high lunge, inhale. Exhale, Anjanasana, just lower the knee. Keep the arms lifted. Sink back, half Hanuman, half split. So really flexing the front toes, finding the hamstring stretch. Beautiful. We shift forward into our twist. Left arm rises, tucking the toes behind you. Centering yourself now. Bringing the fingertips slightly more forward. We're going to launch ourselves into a standing split. So straightening the left knee as much as you can. But if you can't, I really want you to bend it so that you can get the fingertips onto the floor. From here, allow the head to relax, relaxing the back of the neck. Beautiful. We're going to draw the right knee in towards the chest. Coming back to your one-legged Tadasana. As we sink down into eagle, so we're crossing the right knee over. Then taking the toes behind the calf if you can. Arms to rise, inhale. Left arm goes underneath the right. We wrap it all the way. Wrap, wrap, wrap. Garudasana, eagle pose. Take a moment here, inhale, lift the elbows. As you exhale, maybe see if you can draw the elbows towards the center as you fold forward. Beautiful. We unwrap the legs. We bring ourselves back to a forward fold. Unwrap the arms, step back, find a plank pose. Chaturanga of your choice. Gazing forward, step up or jump forward, fold, top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale all the way up, high mountain, root to rise. Mountain pose, Tadasana. Onto the other side we go, Utkatasana, sink nice and low. Straight away, left knee into the chest, one-legged Tadasana. Warrior 3 as we keep the arms lifted, kicking back. So we really want to move with control. We're not rushing the movement, although it is continuous. High lunge. Dropping the back knee, untuck the toes, Anjanasana. Sweeping the arms back, half Hanuman, half split. Beautiful. All the way forward into your twist, right arm rises. Coming back to center, as we take the fingertips forward, standing split on the other side, so same thing. We want to straighten the knee as much as we can, but more important, we want the fingertips onto the floor. And this allows us to relax the head heavy. So top of the head, drawing towards the floor. Beautiful. As you start to bend both knees, left knee comes in towards the chest, one-legged Tadasana once again. Garudasana on the other side, eagle, as we wrap the left knee over. Left toes wraps around the calf if you can, and the right arm comes underneath the left, wrapping forearms, wrapping fingers. Inhale, lift the elbows. Exhale, fold forward. Take a moment. Beautiful. When you're ready, unwrap the legs, unwrap the arms, forward fold. Stepping back, plank pose. Inhale, exhale, through your Vinyasa, or straight to downward facing dog. Gazing forward, step up or jump forward, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Beautiful, everybody. We've got one more round to go on each side. Let's go straight into it. Utkatasana, sink down. Now we're really going to link the breath to movement, right knee in. One-legged. Warrior 3 as we float. All the way into your high lunge. Lift. Anjanasana. Maybe without the arms, sweep them back, half Hanuman, half split. Think of flying the arms behind you. All the way into your twist. Left arm rises. Back to center. Standing split, launch yourself forward. One-legged Tadasana, right knee in towards the chest. Find your balance on that left foot once again. As you sink into your eagle, Garudasana. Right knee over, left arm under, elbows to rise. And now for your second round, see if you can fold a little bit more forward. So you really think of drawing the knees and the elbows towards center. Beautiful. Keeping the arms where they are, just unwrap the legs, stepping the right foot back, release the arms, step left foot back, plank pose, second last chaturanga, second last option for a vinyasa, downward facing dog. We're going to keep this flow, easing forward, step, hop or jump, forward fold, halfway lift, forward fold, all the way up, high mountain. Mountain pose, straight away onto the other side. Let's go. Last time, Utkatasana, chair pose. Left knee into the chest. Warrior 3 as we bend. Find that long line. High lunge all the way up. Dropping the knee, Anjanasana. Sweeping arms back, half Hanuman, half split. Flex through the right toes. Beautiful. Into your twist. Right arm rises. Back to center, preparing for standing split. Launching forward as you lift the left leg up. Dropping the head, relaxing the neck. Start to draw that left knee in towards the chest. One-legged Tadasana once again. Embracing the wobbles along the way. When you are ready, we sink into our Garudasana, eagle on the other side. So wrapping the left leg over, wrapping the right arm under. Inhale, lift. Exhale, round and fold. Keeping arms where they are, just unwrapping the left leg. Stepping it back, relaxing the arms, stepping right foot back. Last chance for your vinyasa, for your chaturanga. We meet in a downward facing dog. Gazing forward, step up or jump. Halfway lift. Forward fold. All the way up, high mountain. Mountain pose. Samstitihi, close the eyes. Plugging the soles of the feet into the floor. Find that stability, that grounding, that rooting. And then just come back to your breath as you start to regulate the breathing. Notice the heart rate is slightly increased. And then gently open the eyes, just fixing a soft gaze in front of you. As you inhale, drawing the heels up, coming onto the toes. When you come into toe stand, so start to bend the knees. Bend, 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 reaching the chest forward slightly as you counterbalance. Trying to lift the heels as high as you can as you lower yourself. If you need your fingertips on the floor for balance, you're welcome to. Otherwise, I'd like you to think of sitting up nice and tall, so stacking the spine on top of the tailbone, tailbone on top of the heels. And maybe, just maybe, you can draw the arms to Anjali Mudra, heart center. And if you're finding the balance is quite accessible here and you want to challenge it slightly, maybe even play around with closing the eyes. And if you fall out of it, that's fine, that's all part of it, embracing the wobbles, allowing the body to adjust. If your eyes are closed, opening them now. Spreading the knees, we're going to sit onto the sitting bone as we draw ourselves into a coccyx balance straight away, so knees in towards the chest. What's really going to help you here is think of drawing knees to chest and flattening out this lower spine. So it's the same action as we would have in a downward facing dog. And then I give you some time here to play around if you want to reach the arms forward. If you want to go into a full boat pose, maybe straightening one leg, maybe even the other, holding on to behind the legs. If you're rolling out of it, that's fine, just come back in. We take one more inhale. As we exhale, low boat, hovering the head, hovering the feet. Hold, 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 squeezing the abdominals. And then lower yourself all the way down onto the floor. Whew. Drawing the right knee in towards the chest. We find a half happy baby, so capturing either the back of the calf, the ankle, or the outside of the foot. Opening the knee, drawing the right knee in towards the armpits. And this is where we start to cool the body down as we release all this energy and activation we've created. Gently coming back to center. Release the foot. We take the foot to the outside of the mat, so a little bit wider than the hips. And then drop the right knee in towards the center, so we're internally rotating the hips. Beautiful. As you draw yourself back to center, we're just going to go on to the other side. So left knee into the chest, right leg extends. Half happy baby on the other side. Gently releasing the foot, placing it to the outside of the mat, and then dropping the left knee in towards the center. As you come back, both knees into the chest. Maybe you want to take a rock and roll from side to side. And we move into Halasana, plow pose, so legs all the way up as you inhale. As you exhale, we're going to swing the legs up and over, support the lower spine with your hands. And once you're on this shape, please don't look right or left, just fix your gaze towards the center. If you need to see what I'm doing, then rather come out of it, watch, and then go back in. And we're aiming to get the toes onto the floor. If not, if like today your toes are floating off just like mine, then that's perfectly fine. We're still getting all the benefits of this inversion. And then I invite you now to play around with any other shapes that you feel you want to go into. This is your time to explore your practice. So maybe shoulder stand is there for you. Maybe ear pressure pose where you bend the knees next to the ears. Whatever you would like to move with and through. And when you are ready, wherever you are, we drop back into Halasana, plow pose. Supporting the pelvis with the hands as we roll the spine down. Both knees into the chest once again. Taking the hands out towards the side, capital T position. Knees in towards the chest, and as you exhale, drop the knees over to the right. And today we're going to extend that top leg. So maybe you can grab hold of the outer thigh, the calf, or even the foot. You should feel quite an intense sensation in the outer edge of the leg, so the IT band, the iliotibial band. A part of the body we often don't give a lot of attention to, so it could be quite tight. You take one more inhale and exhale. Very gently bending that left knee once again, both knees into the chest. As you exhale, legs over towards the left, and you extend that top leg the same way we just did. Gently and slowly coming back to center. We place both feet onto the floor. One last shape, bridge pose. Heels draw in towards the body. As you inhale, start to press into the feet, lifting the pelvis all the way onto the shoulder blades, the back of the neck. And if it's available to you, you can clasp the hands underneath, shuffle the shoulders together. Creates a little bit more space and lift in the hips. Wherever you are, we draw the heels up onto the toes. Take one more sip of air in, lift, 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 squeeze the glutes. And then as you exhale, keeping the heels lifted, unravel, lower the pelvis. And then allow the knees to fall open, Supta Baddha Konasana, reclined butterfly, drawing the soles of the feet together. And place one hand on the belly, one hand on the heart. And then close the eyes. We'll just stay here for a moment before we move into Shavasana. And use this time now to come back to your breath. To slow down and regulate. To notice the rise and fall of the belly and of the chest. And then as soon as you are ready, extend one leg. And extend the other. Release the arms next to you with the palms facing up. Coming into your final relaxation, corpse pose, Shavasana. Taking up as much space as you need, relaxing the legs completely. Allow the feet to flop out to the side. Create space between the arms and the body. Drawing the shoulder blades down the spine as you create space in the neck. And then closing the eyes if they aren't already. This is really where all the magic happens in our practice, where everything integrates. I invite you now to let go. Let go of any activation in the body. Let go of any tension. Think of the physical body simply melting onto the floor. Let go of any thoughts that you might be holding on to. Let go of any mental tension. Release and let go of any emotions, any feelings that are coming up for you. Never judging, just simply allowing them to pass through. And I remind you of your intention or the theme of today, grounding, rooting and balance. So think of the back of the body growing roots into the floor beneath you. And with this all in mind, I'm going to give you a few moments in stillness and in silence, just for you to simply be with yourself and with your body. Now I will let you know when it is time to move and end our practice off. Slowly start to become aware of your breathing once again. The gentle rise and fall of the belly and of the chest. And taking this awareness and expanding it to the rest of the body, the edges of the toes, the fingertips, the top of the head. In your own time, there's no rush. You start to bring some micro movements into the body as you wake it up. Wiggling the fingers and the toes. Maybe rocking the head from side to side, still keeping the eyes closed. And taking a full body stretch as we reach the hands overhead, pointing the toes. And then draw the knees in towards the chest, rolling over to any side, support your head with your bottom arm. Take a moment here. And then very gently, keeping the eyes closed, press yourself up to a comfortable seat. Bring the hands together, Anjali Mudra. We give thanks to our practice and to ourselves for showing up, for giving ourselves this time and space. Take a big inhale here, and as you exhale, bow the forehead down to the fingertips, sealing it all in. When you are ready, you can gently blink the eyes open, come back to your space. From me to all of you, thank you so much for joining. Always an honor and a privilege to be able to share my practice with all of you from all over the world.